Hey, what's up, guys? It's Lil Karma, and I'm back again with another video. So let's get it. Damn. A little tired of this shit. Damn, I caught something. I think I have a sinus infection. Been dealing with somebody, and I think they got me sick. It's okay, though. But, besides that, today what we're going to be talking about is your greatest enemy is in me. Pretty much, you're your biggest enemy. You can hold yourself back from doing amazing things, and most people don't even know how they even do it. I believe most of us self-sabotage. We'll be capable of something extremely great, but we'll fuck our own selves over from achieving those very things. How many times have we been in situations where you have been capable of something, but because in your own mind you thought that you couldn't, you didn't do it? That's a lot of things. It's like a lot of situations can easily be done if you just thought to yourself like, yo, I can do this shit. But because you don't think that, you automatically don't do it. Because the saying that goes, whoever thinks they can win and thinks that they can't win are both usually right. Because the one who thinks that they can't win is going to fuck it up for themselves. And just, they're going to think themselves out of the best possible outcome. So how do you overcome self-sabotaging yourself? Well, first, you have to just change your mind. You have to look at yourself in a different aspect than the way that you look at yourself. You see, if you look at yourself as a fat bastard that does nothing, that chills and eat junk food all day, then you're going to be that fat bastard. But if you say, you know what, it's almost as if you have to lie to yourself. I remember years ago, someone told me you got to fake it till you make it. In a way, that's kind of what you have to do. You have to lie to yourself and say, I am a great guy. I am capable. I am undefeatable. Until you actually get to that point. Because you have to see a version of yourself that doesn't exist at that very moment. You have to literally say, I know where I'm at now. I know that I'm not who I want to be at the moment. But I know that if I stay hard on myself, if I put in the work, if I stay consistent, and if I really push my very being to the next level, I can be that guy. You have to be, in a way, delusional. Because that guy doesn't exist. It's like you're an architect of your very own life. You see a building. You see an architect. When he makes a building, right? A builder. What makes an average builder, the difference between an average and a good builder is an average builder, they can look at the blueprints and they can just build the shit. But a master builder can see a building in an empty piece of land before before even a single brick has been put down. They can say, this shit's gonna look beautiful. I can see this in my mind's eye. I see this building right here. This shit looks gas. And they haven't even started yet. And then they can put the building together in a way that your average builder can't do it. And that's what you have to do. You have to literally say to yourself, I can see myself doing this and doing this pretty goddamn well in the future. I can see myself really doing the goddamn thing. When other people around you say, he's crazy, he ain't gonna do that, he ain't about nothing, he's not capable of that, but you've already seen it in your mind. So you know to yourself that that is possible and I will get there. Now, it's only up to you to make it possible and bring it to reality. I remember years ago, when I was a young man, I was listening to this dude called Daylight. I'm not sure if you know who Daylight is, but he's an underground battle rapper, essentially. And he told his story about how he got into battle rap. And he said pretty much growing up and in his young adulthood, he never really fit in with his family that much. Said his father was on crack. Like, it was a lot that man was going through. He said when he became an adult, he knew he didn't want to work a regular job. He knew that he didn't want to do that. And he knew that he wanted to go into rapping, right? But the thing was that he didn't know how the hell he was going to get into rapping. So he said he didn't get a job. All he had was a car and a gym membership. And he said that he would go to the gym every day and he would shower and this and that and exercise and make it seem like he was just in the gym to kind of make it like he wasn't homeless, like he wasn't living out his damn car. And like he was doing small gigs here and there, but nothing else really paying this man enough to really live, right? So all you know is, right, said God came up to him. He was like, hey man, like, yo, I know you living out your damn car, yo. I can get you a job at my place. I'm a security guard, yo. I can get you in there, yo. You won't have to live out your car. You and your girl can because him and his girl was living out his car. Crazy enough, he's still with that girl to this day. Shorty was living with him out his car. Yo, that's what I need, man. Give me a shorty that's gonna live with me out my car. Not saying I'm not living out my car, but like if that came to me living out my car, blessing with a shorty that's gonna live with me out my car. But shorty was living with him out his car, yo. And like, believe it or not, the dude came and offered him a job. And he said that like he was so tempted to take the job because the job would have ended all of his suffering right there. He would have started making money. He would have been good. Say he would have been straight. He said that he had to do something drastic. He had to do something so insane that it was going to keep him on his path to being what he wanted to be. So he said that he went and got a face tattoo. Not a small one, but a big one. He went and got the Spawn face tattoo on his face. And then people was like, yo, this dude crazy as hell. He just got a tattoo on his face. No one's going to hire him. Who's going to give him a job? He has a tattoo on his face. A big one. He done upped his life up. A big face tattoo. Damn. Big face tattoo. Out here looking like Spawn. Nah, yo, done. Everyone's like, yo, this dude's done. And he said the face tattoo made him work even harder. Because at that point, like, have you ever heard the analogy burn the boats? Many years ago, well, a long time ago, there was some Spanish explorers. And they came to America. And they burnt all their boats. And they said, hey, man, we can't go back home. The boats are gone. We're going to take their boats. We're going to make more boats out of their stuff. And it's either we're going to go kill them and take their shit, or we're going to die because we're not going back. That's what Daylight did. He burned his bridge to getting a regular job. He was never going to get a good job with a face tattoo. Yo was cooked hard. He started working hard. And believe it or not, yo end up getting gigs. And he ends up becoming one of the biggest battle rappers. Well, not like he's a good battle rapper. I can't say the biggest, but he ends up becoming a good battle rapper. And he ends up making tons of money off this. So what's my point I'm trying to take to you? What I'm trying to get to you, right? Is that man saw a vision for himself way before anybody else ever believed in him. And he stuck to it. Even though it was tough, it was hard. He stuck to that shit. And it ended up paying off in the long run. So that's what I want all of y'all to do. I want y'all to take a book. Here go my book. And I got a pencil on the floor. Take a book and take a pencil, right? And I want you to write down where you want to be at in the next 10 years. Write down who you want to be. I want to be in shape. I want to have this amount of money saved up. I want to be doing this. I want to have 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 this. And every morning I want you to look towards that and say to yourself, am I getting any closer to what I want? The things that I want in life. Not the things that you need, but the things that you want. Because truth be told, life's too short. If you're not working towards being the thing that you want in your life, What are you doing? What are you doing? You did seriously die tomorrow. I remember, this is the last story I'm telling. I remember it was this guy. His name was Mikey Sutton. Many years ago, a lot of people don't know about him, but he was a scooper. He scooped a ton of information on the brand new Marvel movies and stuff like that, right? Mikey Sutton, he had all this good stuff going for him. It was like he was getting ready to take off in a lot of ways. And his life was just like, oh my God, he was making a comic book. He was getting TV deals. It was so much shit that this man was getting. And then he died. He died. And all that shit just disappeared. It was like everything he was getting just literally just went away in a wind. And I was like, that shit really hit me. I was in my early 20s. I mean, I'm only 25, so shit. Like a couple years ago, that shit really hit me. I'm like, this man really had everything. He was finally getting everything in his later age, and he fucking dies. I'm like, nah. It really made me realize, like, we don't know when the fuck we're gonna go, man. Excuse my language. We don't know when we're gonna go. We don't know when we're gonna pass. So if you're not doing the things that you love to do, what are you doing? What are you doing? I wake up with the knowledge every day that today could be my last day. I could pass on to the next life today. And there's nothing I can do about it. I would just have to accept the fact that, you know what? I'm gone. God has accepted me into the next life, and this life is no longer for me. I must go. So, that's it. That's what I realized, man. You have to see it to believe it. And in order to see it, you have to either see it written down or see it in your mind. But don't waste your time, man. We don't know when we're gonna die, bro. Just like this, man. We can go any day. I'm trying to tell you. I don't know. But, alright, guys. It's been good. I'll talk to y'all later. Your biggest enemy is yourself. And once you get control of yourself and you point yourself in the right direction, life becomes so much easier. Bye.